What's up? What's good? It's your boy Tommy Springfield, aka King of All Things Talk, TV, radio, internet. Whether you at the hair salon, down at the barber shop, it doesn't matter if you from the suburbs or the hood. Whether you speak English, Spanish, Chinese, Japanese, we got you covered over here. It's only a few type of talks we don't do. That's pillow talk, talking to the law, and we don't talk hate. And if you know, you know. If you've been here before, you know how I do it. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, click all so you can get notifications every time I drop one of these unbiased opinions. And before we get into today's video, what I really want to know is, can I talk to you? I said, I don't think you heard me. I said, can I talk to you? So, today's video, as you can see, this warning is very graphic, and it's about a shooting. Some nosy white people called the cops and sent them to a black person's house and claimed that there was all this fighting going on, and police, like they always do, knocked aggressively, and the man came to the door with his pistol, which he had a license to carry, and he was killed. Enough of me talking. Let's get into the video.
Sir.
What's going on?
I'm not sure. I just was told to let her know if you guys come by.
Okay.
So I'm going to give her a quick call and let you guys know. I'll let her know.
So there was a fight going on or something?
I was not present for that.
Okay. Yes, sir.
So as you can see, the cop rolled up. He talks to Karen number one, who doesn't know anything, right? All these things are important because this officer is reacting to something he doesn't know. You know, it's been said he went to the wrong house or whatever, but I mean, I'm going to have to agree because you're operating off of Karens, off of just strangers. You don't know. The first guy said he don't know, so let's roll on.
Are they fighting or something?
I'm saying that it happens frequently.
Okay.
But this time it sounded like it was getting out.
Now, the first thing we got to take into account so far is he walked up to the first guy. I don't know. He walked up to the second lady. He said that was her first words to this officer. She said, now she's putting it off on another person. So now we have a cop that's reacting to two Karens, a Karen and a Ken, white people who don't mind their goddamn business, telling them about something a third person saw. So to me, this cop is already in the wrong. He should have already said, whoa, what do y'all know? Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all keep pushing it off on somebody else. But we're going to go back to exactly what she said, because that's what we do over here. We let you see what they say.
I'm saying that it happens frequently.
Okay.
But this time it sounded like it was getting out of hand.
Okay, which store?
I don't know.
Now, this cop, this great genius cop, and you know, people going to say, oh, you make it out to be race, but he's white. All the other people in this are white. So people be like, oh, you make it about race. I make it about the obvious. What, are we not going to see these people color? Or what, are we not going to see their race? We just going to say they're invisible human beings? That would be a perfect world. That is how it's supposed to be. We're all supposed to just be human beings, and the only thing that should separate us is male and female. But unfortunately, in America, that doesn't happen. So where we at now? We got two white people seeing a third white person, I'm going to assume, said something is going on in an apartment. And we got a cop, which is the fourth white person, playing tough guy. I'm going to go up there and do what I got to do because I'm the officer of the law. But in all reality, he has not got a call to the house he's going to. No one's from inside that house or related to that house has called him and said, we are in distress. These are just Karens and Kins, and he's a kin too. Let's continue the video.
I'm not sure. 2 weeks ago, I was walking by their apartment, basically, on this side, and I was hearing someone yell, like, shoot.
Now, we went from the guy who doesn't know nothing. We went from her saying someone else said. Now she's saying 2 weeks ago, but she didn't call the cops 2 weeks ago, right? All these people should be in trouble. All these people should be under some type of arrest. All these people should be under some type of stress. All these people should maybe have the black guy's family looking for them. No, we don't promote violence over here, but the point is people got to learn to mind their business, because this is nothing more than people not minding their business and an over-aggressive officer, which led to a black man's life taken.
Stupid B word and all that other stuff. Like right after, but I wasn't sure where it came from.
Okay.
And I couldn't call, I didn't want to call the police.
She wasn't sure where it came
Room
from.
is it?
1401.
1401. Okay.
Now remember, she said she wasn't sure where it came from, but she definitely know where the black guy lived at 1401. Right? And this cop is reacting to all of this. He is an amateur. He should be fired. And I believe when these cops go off the Richter scale and do these things, they should suffer the same fate they doled out in front of their family. And you should line their kids up, and you should line their family up, and you should dole the same punishment that they gave. Because that's what you do when you shoot these black men. You hurt their families, you hurt their children, you hurt their brothers, you hurt their sisters, and you get administrative leave. And you still get paid. Nothing in your life changes. Meanwhile, these people's lives are turned upside down.
1401. But the girl kind of scared, the one that called. She was like, it sounds like it's getting really out of hand.
So it's at number 4, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. We sent out there and directed the deputy that's coming with this area?
It's not, you're going to go to the fourth floor and it's going to be on this side.
Gotcha.
And another thing, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist or nothing like that, but it's just mighty convenient. He said, just stand out here and direct the other officer, This guy was in the military, I don't know. You never know. Maybe he knew too much. Maybe this could have been a government hit. I don't know. But it's not right.
$111. $312 and $111.
And another thing, I guess now you see numbers on the wall, because I was like, how did he know exactly where to go? Now, You see what he doing? To me, that's shady. That's not a cop's job. He's sitting there listening at the door, but let's be honest, dude in there by himself, so he don't hear nothing. He don't hear no struggle. He don't hear nobody calling nobody a B. So why is this guy knocking aggressively? He went to knock, then he stopped. That's too hard. And I'm sorry, but that's a thing all law enforcement do. I don't know who the fuck taught them that or why they think, nobody wants to be sitting in their house watching TV and then some motherfuckers come knocking on their door aggressively. Nobody wants to do. Even those cops wouldn't like it if it happened at their house. That's why I don't understand why cops go bad, because why are you doing something you wouldn't want done to you or your kids? That shows the level of pieces of shit these cops be. You wouldn't want the way you treat people done to your family and friends. If you found out a cop treated your white son like they treat these black kids, you would probably go to the job and fight that cop. But y'all do it to the people of the community just with no problem. Don't be coming knocking on people's door aggressively. Knock softly with respect.
Sheriff's office, open the door. Sheriff's office, open the door.
And let me remind you, he has no reason to be at this house. No one from inside this house, no one related to this house, family members, girlfriend, side chicks, gay friends, gay lovers, whatever this man got going on in his life, no one called and said there's a problem in this house. But evidently somewhere in America's history, what white people say that's going on in black people's house is law. What white people say black people are doing is law. It's enough justification to go walk up to someone's door and shoot and kill them because some white people said that door. Remember, the person who said this all is not even here. We dealt with a kid at the front door who knows nothing. We dealt with a white lady who says 2 weeks ago she heard something, but she didn't know what door it was from 2 weeks ago. But today she knows it's 1401. That cop had no reason to be there. He is a murderer. And I'm sorry if you don't like my opinions, but he should get what he doled out with his family watching on. That's what I think he deserves. It's only right.
Step out.
Look at that.
Drop the gun.
He shot and killed. He shot that man. That man didn't raise the gun to the officer. Didn't threaten that officer. He opened his door with a gun to someone who was knocking aggressively. It doesn't matter what he yelled out or who he yelled out. That man know when he looked out his peephole, he didn't see anyone. If you come banging on the door and you're screaming police, but nobody could see police, in the ghetto, we have a right to think that's the boogeyman. In the ghetto, we have the right to think that's the robbers. In the ghetto, we have the right to think those are the killers coming to get us. He's a military man. A lot of things probably went through his mind. But that man got blown down because one, the lady that's not even there had an issue. Then the two people who was there didn't know anything. And that man got gunned down. Don't you agree with me? This officer deserves the same fate this man got. Don't you agree? Why wouldn't you?
Step out.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
He's over there.
Drop the gun!
Now, this is what cops do to justify their bullshit. He's yelling, drop the gun, drop the gun. He's telling him the gun way over there. I don't even got it no more. You shot it out my hand. I don't even got it. But he's still yelling and screaming aggressively because he got him one. He got him a ninja. He gunned him down a ninja. He will be celebrated at the police station. He will be celebrated amongst his peers while this man's family is grieving.
312, shots fired. Suspect down.
Do not move!
Suspect down. See, he had already made the decision that this guy had done something wrong. Why? Because the law was in the parking lot. Ken and Karen, the law of America, said he was a suspect. Ken and Karen said he was the bad guy. And as you can hear the officer speak, the suspect is down.
312, get EMS my location.
So as you can see, he gunned that man down for no reason. You know, but we got more video. We're not going to watch the shooting again. Yeah, we are, because I think this is a different version of it.
Sheriff's office, open the door! Sheriff's office, open the door!
Step out.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
He's over there.
Drop the gun!
That was not the video I was looking for. Let's see. I wanted to just show you his family speaking out, but as you can see, I'm having trouble. Why, when you want something, you can't find it? But anyways, his family spoke out. It was video from inside the house. And I had it, but I don't.
This is the moment U.S. Airman Roger Fortson was fatally shot in his own home at Fort instantaneously. A gun and Fortson later died at the hospital.
He shot up. Our baby was shot up.
His family claiming authorities had the wrong apartment, that Fortson was alone on the phone with his girlfriend. Authorities say the investigation will be thorough.
I want to assure you that we are not hiding, covering up, or taking action that would result in a rush to judgment of Mr. Fortson or our deputy.
But this morning it's unclear whether Fortson actually caused the reported disturbance.
Tell the truth about my son. I know my son did not do anything to you guys.
The military wanting answers as well.
We certainly never want to see our airmen or any.
And that's what's crazy about it. He was in the military, and the military is like, yo, we need some goddamn answers, because this ain't right. And I ain't never really seen a military speak up when one of theirs has been shot by some police. This finna get interesting.
Military member or any part of our DoD family be put into a situation like this.
So I don't know Y'all know how I say over here, these is just my opinions, and I go off the information that I find. And there was another video when his girl was on the phone with him. She was on the computer, FaceTime with him, and you hear the officer saying things, you know what I'm saying? He say things like, I shot him up. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens in this case, but come on, where's that video? It's going to be very interesting to see this case go, but you know what? I keep dragging this on. I can't find the video, so is this it? Let's see, one last shot.
Lowe's knows your spring projects are adding up, so we're keeping prices down. You can get everything you need for less. Finish the season strong, inside and out. And with the My Lowe's Rewards credit card, you can save 5% every day. Hurry and shop spring deals now at Lowe's.
Newly obtained police dispatch audio reveals the first call came in around 4 p.m. on May 3rd about a physical disturbance in progress.
Don't have information other than a male and female. It's all fourth party information through the front desk at the leasing office.
Around 4:29 p.m., the 4-minute police body cam
Tester. Yo, so you heard that. They don't have no more information. They didn't know anything. And the dispatch said it's fourth party. Fourth party information.
Video begins with an Okaloosa County, Florida Sheriff's deputy arriving on the scene.
Saying that it happens frequently,
Okay.
but this time it sounded like it was getting out of hand.
A woman at the complex tells the deputy she heard yells and a slap coming from the apartment 2 weeks ago, but wasn't sure exactly where it came.
So she heard some yelling and someone getting smacked, but she didn't call the cops. But she talking about 2 weeks ago.
Came from. Eventually, she directs the deputy to 4th floor apartment 1401, the home of 23-year-old senior airman Roger Fortson, saying the girl who made the call about the physical disturbance sounded scared. At 4:31 p.m., the deputy knocks once with...
Well, she said the girl sounded scared, but we know a man called the cops. Ain't no girl called the cops. A man did.
Out introducing himself. Roughly 30 seconds later, he knocks again, twice. A warning, what you're about to see over the next 20 seconds is graphic.
Step out.
Now, let's pause it there. That gun is by his side and his hand is up. That gun is by his side and his hand is up. That gun is by his side and his hands is up. And I'm going to say it one more time. That gun is by his side, pointed to the floor, and his hands is up in the peace motion. And that cop shot and killed him.
Fortson, who appears in the body camera video to have a lowered firearm in his right hand, was shot 6 times to the chest. He survived the initial shooting,
312, get EMS my location.
but was later pronounced dead at the hospital.
My baby was my everything. Roger was my 3rd son. Where we come from, you don't end up where Roger ended up.
Adding to their pain, Fortson's family believes deputies went to the wrong address, a claim that the sheriff disputed while defending his deputy's actions. Ben Crump, Natalie Jackson, and Brian Barr represent the family. They say,
Of course you went to the wrong apartment. You shouldn't have went to no apartment. You got information from your dispatcher from a fourth party. Then you met Ken on the scene who didn't know anything. Then you met Karen on the scene who said another lady said. Then she's talking about a phone call, but a male called the police. So you 100% went to the wrong place. But as you see, the sheriff defended his officer and said they went to the right apartment.
the initial police statement was misleading and left out key details of the shooting.
It makes you think this happened outside. That this kid was in the middle of a disturbance. And he did something. He instigated this and lost his life. That's what it makes it sound like. It sounded like justified.
We are aware of a press release and other comments that falsely state our deputy entered the wrong apartment and imply that they burst through the door into Mr. Fortson's residence.
During the shooting, the airman was on a FaceTime call with his girlfriend, who Crump says told him there was never a disturbance at Fortson's home. Crump says Fortson had been home alone just 30 minutes before the deputy arrived. He heard 2 knocks at the door.
So this man had only been home for 30 minutes. But these people heard all this arguing and fighting, huh? That's crazy. I mean, maybe people can call the cops on me because I put my TV on in my house and it's loud and I let it play for hours and hours and hours and hours. So, you know, and it goes to a different list of movies. I don't care if I'm gone for 10 hours, it's going to play movies. So you're going to hear people yelling, screaming, you're going to hear shooting, you're going to hear everything. Maybe this man had his TV on and he got killed for having this goddamn TV on.
And when he couldn't see anyone through the peephole, Crump said, citing the girlfriend, then Fortson grabbed his gun, which Crump said he legally owned. In the girlfriend's FaceTime video, we hear Fortson struggle to breathe after the shooting as he lies on the floor, bleeding out. The deputy.
I hate when cops do that. I hate when cops do that. That's why I say they deserve to suffer the same fate. You know, someone from this man's family deserves to have that cop stand there in front of his family while his wife is on the computer like his girlfriend is, and he takes 6 to the chest. Because you're saying, don't move, don't do this, don't do that. He's shot, he's in pain. There is no playbook for laying still when you shot, bro. That's why I know cops are just dummies, man. They have no sense of training. You still got your gun drawn on a man that you shot 6 times instead of rendering him medical help. You supposed to go from aggressor to medical caregiver. You supposed to shoot the person, and then from after shooting from the person, you supposed to give him medical care. But instead, you police play tough and don't move and do this, and you still throw the person in cuffs, not caring if y'all further injure the person, but he gone, so you didn't care anyway. And you know, thanks to the girlfriend video, we gonna hear a lot more of what's going on.
Which Crump said he legally owned. In the girlfriend's FaceTime video, we hear Fortson struggle to breathe after the shooting as he lies on the floor, bleeding out. The deputy is now on paid administrative leave while the Florida Department of Law Enforcement.
And as you can see, he's on paid administrative leave. His family will still be able to get their checks. They will still be able to pay their bills. And this man's family grieving. Her son, her 3rd son, probably her baby son, was murdered by the people that were supposed to protect him. He was a service military man. And military want answers. Black folks want answers. I'm pretty sure it's a few white folks that want answers. And it's time for us to get the answers. Remember, your government don't fear divided people. They fear united people. If you follow me over here, like I always say, click that like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, click all so you can get notifications every time I drop one of these unbiased videos. And if you're a supporter of the channel, much love and respect. And if you're one of them haters, cut this shit.